to lead us to green 30 times around Benton. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! Green flag in the air, Moyer Jr. from the pole. He's going to slide all the way up off turn number 2. A lead, no he won't. Trouble here, he gets up in the slick stuff. And the caution's out. Billy Moyer Jr., Hayden Cowan ready to lead us back to green this time. Better start that time. Here we go, green flag back in the air for Moyer in 21. Billy Moyer Jr. to the race lead here in the 21. He's going to drive up the hill a little bit. He's going to lead down the back straightaway here in 21. It'll be Moyer Jr., then it'll be Whitener to second. Hayden Cowan in that third spot right now, and the caution's out. Trouble in turn number 2. It's like 5 or 6 cars having some issues there over on the bottom in turn 2. And green flag back out. Billy Moyer from the pole again in 21. Moyer Jr. down the back straightaway. He's going to make it through. Everybody going to make it through. They're nearly 4 wide outside of the top 7 or 8 here. That'll be Moyer Jr. Then it'll be the 5 of Whitener. Here comes Jason Fager. Fager down around the bottom. Jason into that third spot. 4th is Cowan. Let's see what happens for 5th right now. 29 of Christian Hanger trying to muscle his way down there. Christian Hanger and Jaden Frame, a pair of Winchester, Tennessee racers banging off each other there for just a moment as the top 5 remain unchanged. Frame 6, Tyler Erb to 7th. See if Turbo can make something work. Everybody migrating down to the bottom as we thought they might, but Turbo trying to get that top shelf rolling in here. Let's keep an eye on this top groove here as the 31 of Tyler Millwood, the 14 of Morgan Bagley. A couple other guys have jumped up there as well. See if they can't blow that groove in. Billy Moyer Jr. again right down around the bottom in 21. Mark Whitener 2nd. Jason Fager 3rd. Hayden Cowan 4th. Turbo now to the top 5. Several other guys will go up there. Christian Hanger just did. Hanger has gone to the outside. Tyler Erb rolling up on Hayden Cowan here. Now he's going to pull a crossover, go to the inside. There goes Tyler Erb to 4th. Tyler Erb now to the top 4. Let's keep an eye on that tightening battle for 2nd as well. Jason Fager is working to the back bumper of the 5 of Whitener. Hayden Cowan again to the inside of the 1 of Tyler Erb. Meanwhile, Billy Moyer Jr. by a little over a second here. Cowan still the top 5. Then it's Hanger, Frame, Stuckey, Eli Johnson, and Tyler Millwood in a pretty good battle for that 9th and 10th spot. 40 of Kyle Bronson, the 75 of Dylan McCowan right there as well. Keep an eye on the battle now for 2nd. Jason Fager's stick guys told him to go high, and he did exactly what they told him, and he went by Whitener to 2nd. Jason Fager now screaming around the outside. He's coming after BMJ for the lead. Billy Moyer Jr. continuing to lead here. Will score 10 of 30, but Fager on the charge. Jason Fager rolling around the extreme top side here at Benton. Mark Whitener's gone up there as well. See if Billy Moyer Jr. can maybe abandon the bottom. Billy Moyer Jr. does abandon the bottom right there. He'll go up the hill there a little bit in front of the 25 of Fager. See if he can't make the top group work. Fager now going to try to take a look down to the inside. Jason Fager down to the bottom. Billy Moyer Jr. has gone to the top. Of course, he's got spotters as well. Down the front straightaway, Moyer still your leader. Fager now to 2nd and right there in 25. Meanwhile, lap traffic is looming in front of your race leaders. We'll have a couple guys that they're going to have to deal with as Fager flashes by to the lead. Jason Fager to the lead. He'll officially lead lap number 12. Tyler Erb to the inside of the 5 of Whitener. We got stuff happening all over the place. Billy Moyer Jr. trying to get back down to the bottom and maybe take that race lead back. A little contact there, and here comes Turbo. Tyler Erb's going to rocket to the outside of the 21 to the inside of the 25, trying to get 2 for 1. Can he make it stick off turn 2? New leader here. Fager, of course, led at the line last time. Turbo was 3rd. He's going to try to go to the lead. Down the front straightaway, Tyler Erb, your new leader. Boy, Turbo went by Moyer and Fager both in one swoop to take the lead on lap 14. 1 lap car between 1st and 2nd right now. Jason Fager is not letting the 1 car get away. Mark Whitener a very solid 3rd here. Billy Moyer Jr. slipping outside of the top 5 as Whitener to 3rd, Cowan to 4th, 5th is Hanger, 6th is Frame, 7th is Stuckey, and then Moyer. Billy has gone back down to the bottom, and everybody else way up on the top here. Tyler Erb continues to work through traffic. Jason Fager again stalking after him here with 9 to go. Kyle Hammer right there in front of your race leader, Tyler Erb. And some contact there as Hammer was up. Now Hammer was down. Fager going to take the lead. Jason Fager going to roll by as Tyler Erb having all sorts of trouble going by the 5 of Kyle Hammer. Hammer now off the pace, but it hindered your leader enough. Tyler Erb's going to roll back into that 2nd spot. Jason Fager, your leader again in 25. And That's going to be the 1 of Herb and the 5 of Whitener. Good stuff here as Tyler Erb again to the inside. Fager turned down, but Turbo was there. Tyler Erb's going to take the lead. Mark Whitener's going to roll back by him. He's going to try to get both of them. Mark Whitener sniffing his first ever Hell Tour victory. He can taste it. Down the front straightaway now. Down the back stretch. Erb is your leader, but there goes Whitener. Mark Whitener going to pull a slider. Not quite enough. 4 still to go. There one more time around, and there's a couple cars now between first and second. Tyler Erb up around the cushion off 2. He'll scream down the back straightaway. Working our way towards the checkered as we get our way into turn number 3 off turn number 4. Tyler Erb's 19th career Hell Tour win. Here comes at Benton in 1. Get set to come climbing out of the race car. Ladies and gentlemen, he's climbing up top. How about it for Turbo? Tyler Erb.
Walk me through what was going on there. You lose the lead in lap traffic. What was that drive like over the last 10 laps?
Just pure anger, honestly. I felt like I was single-handedly cleaning the top off at the beginning, and just shout out to YouTube. Watched a lot of videos of the only race that I could find, and it just takes it a minute. And then once that top got good, it was kind of like East Bay or something, real sketchy. You could almost spin out if you weren't in it good enough. And I felt like I did everything right to get to the lead, and then I don't know what was going on, but a lot of creative driving from the lap cars, and man, I was like, I need to slide them, and next thing you know, I was mounted on one, and they were in next to me, and Fager got back by me, and kind of was like, damn, maybe I lost the race right there, but just kind of hunkered down and thought, well, I'll just run the cushion a little bit harder, and if I wreck, I wreck. But yeah, it was a really good race car, man. Just can't thank my guys enough. After the heats, I was honestly pretty pissed off at this place because Clarksville isn't much to talk about, and I was kind of leaning towards that, but the guy that watered this thing and did a little bit of track prep, he made it about as exciting as you could make it. So I'm sorry to everybody that I was cussing out in my mind after the heat races, but this is an awesome place. A lot of people here, really appreciate it all. Close to Matt James, raceranch.com, they sell our t-shirts, but yeah, just got to thank all of our awesome partners here. We got Tommy at Multifire. He's here. Every time I miss him, he gets pissed. Obviously, Cody and Caleb there, they do a great job. Yesterday, we slept all day because we needed it and just let this thing sit in the trailer and think about it. Obviously, Eric Brock, everybody at Best Performance, they thought I was in a bad mood today. I wasn't. Stephen Roberts at RBC, my mom at First Class Septic, Mark Langenfelder, Xander, his whole family, they're awesome. They brought me food today. That's really cool. My buddy Scooter at Sandy Weld, he had to ship me some stuff. I've been tearing up a lot of stuff. Dynamic drive lines, obviously Kaiser Integra. If you look up the SKU 530, 5032, it's a good little piece, and we're working on it. So just got to thank Sunoco Race Fuels, KBC Graphics, Midwest Sheet Metal, Sandy Weld, Race Ranch, obviously, Go Lithium, Doug, KBC Graphics again, DIRTcar Lift, Rocket Chassis, Mark, Joel, Dan, Austin, Shep even. I mean, everybody, they really help us out a lot, and I just can't thank them all enough. Barron's Performance Warehouse, JR Super Trucker, Gabby, Bodegas at Home, Russer probably pooping in the truck, and just all the awesome people that came out and supported us tonight. It was a really fun race. We had 3 initial starts there, and off of 2 was sketchy, man. You'd get in the slime and about wrecks, so just I'm glad we got those couple initial starts because I knew everybody was going to be crashing to get to the bottom. Just, you never want to be the first person in the slime that drives into the fence, but I could tell they kind of pulled away from me, and I was like just ease into it, and then I finally kind of drove into it right front first once, and down here I felt it quicker and better, and I was like, well, I just need to get in it quicker. So yeah, it's just part of being a seasoned veteran at this point. I've raced enough. I should know when the racetrack's going to change and do what it did. So yeah, just super excited about this one. That was a hard fought win, 30 laps, but it's pretty wild all 30 laps.